Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Hi everyone. In this video we'll go through topic on progressions. There are three types of progressions: arithmetic progressions, geometric progressions, and harmonic progressions. In this video we will cover arithmetic progressions and few problems. You can also join Telegram group called as Bina 2A classes for basic mathematics. The link will be given in the description box. Let us understand few key terms before we get into details of arithmetic progressions. Sequence of terms. Sequence of terms is nothing but an orderly arrangement of terms or numbers. So see, for example, if I take these numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on, they are in order. There is some order defined, right? It is in ascending order, right? It's in the increasing order. Also, each of these numbers can be called as a term, right? This is one term, this is one term, this is one term. So each of these is called as a term. This orderly arrangement of terms or numbers is called a sequence. Similarly, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 1/4, half, 3/4, half, 5/4 and so on. Now all these are examples of a sequence. Then what is a series? Series is sum of terms in a sequence. Sum of terms in a sequence. So you have the terms 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, and sum of them 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. This form of sequence is called as series. Now in series you have two types: finite series and infinite series. What is a finite series? Where there is an ending, right? What does finite mean? There is an ending, there is a last term. Now in this particular example, 8 is the last term. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 is the last term. In the case of infinite series, there is no end to it. The numbers can keep on continuing. So this is called as infinite series, right? It is normally denoted as dots. You put dots at the end, it becomes an infinite series. Now in progressions, there are three types. There are three types in progressions: arithmetic progression, geometric progression, and harmonic progression. What is arithmetic progression? Right? Arithmetic progression is a sequence. It is a sequence, right? But in this particular sequence, between one term and the other term, right, there is a common difference. There is a difference. And that difference is there between every two terms. Now, for example, between 2 and 4, what is the difference? 2. Between 4 and 6, what is the difference? 2. Between 6 and 8, what is the difference? 2. Now you notice between every term and its previous term. Now this becomes the previous term for this term, for 4. For 4, 2 is the previous term. Now difference between 4 and the previous term is 2. Similarly, difference between 6 and the previous term. What is the previous term for 6? It is 4. What is the difference between 6 and 4? It's 2. Now what is the previous term for 8? This is the previous term for 8. And what is the difference between 8 and 6? 2. So what is an arithmetic progression? It is a sequence in which the difference between a term, you can take any term, the difference between a term and its preceding term. Preceding is previous term, is a constant. Why it's called as a constant? Because the difference is same. Difference is same between this. So it's a constant. That means it does not change. It is the same difference. It does not change. It's 2, 2, 2, right? This constant is also called as common difference. It's called as common difference because this difference is common between all the terms. It is denoted by D. It's denoted as D. Now we can say 2, 4, 6, 8 is an arithmetic progression, AP, because there is a common difference between each term and its previous term. So a sequence is given, right? Let's take this sequence. We have AP, right? AP as 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. Now, if I have to find a particular term in this sequence, right? Particular term. This is called as the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term. right? If I have to find any term in the sequence, now say I want to find 15th term in the sequence. You have 6 terms. Say I want to find 15th term. How do? I don't have to calculate every time, right? 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 plus 2 is 16, 16 plus 2 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 20. Keep on going till I get the 15th term, right? That is one way. But that is not possible when you have a big sequence. So if you have a sequence of 100 numbers, 200 numbers, 300 numbers, can we find out 200th number? Can we find out 300th number? It's difficult, right? That's why we have a formula. There is a formula to find any particular term in this sequence. The formula is Tn, right? This means term, nth term. N can be anything, right? N can be first term, second term, third term, fourth term. So it can be anything. That's why we call it as n. N can denote any term. So nth term is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. What is a? A always denotes the first term in the sequence. Now in this sequence, what is the first term? It is 2, right? 2 is the first term. N minus 1 is, it's nothing but previous term. N minus 1 indicates previous term. N indicates the particular term. So if I say I want to find 15th term, okay, I want to find P15, okay, and my first term is 2, and N minus 1. Now N is equal to 15 here, because 15th term I have to find. 15th term. So I will have 15 minus 1 because I have n minus 1 here. What do I have? N minus 1. So 15 minus 1. This is n minus 1. This is a plus n minus 1 into d. Now a is 2, n is 15. 15 minus 1 into d. What is d? D is the difference between two terms. Difference between two terms. Now what is the difference here? Difference is 2. 4 minus 2. Always take the difference between the term and the previous term. That is 4 minus 2. 6 minus 4. Don't do the reverse way. Don't take it as second term minus third term. It should always be third term minus second term. So difference is 2. Nothing but d. D is equal to 2. So I'll put d is equal to 2 here. So now what will be T15? T15 will be 2 plus 14 into 2. This is going to be 2 plus 14 into 2 is 28, which is 30. So T15 is 30. That means the 15th term in the sequence is 30. See, we can verify now. Let's verify. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Let's see if this is 15th term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, so this is 15th term, right? Now, using this formula, we directly got this 30 as the value. Now, what if we need to find sum of n terms, right? For example, in this case, if I want to find sum of 15 terms, right? I want to find the sum. That means I need to add all the terms in the sequence till 15th term. And then I want to give the total. How do I do that? So there is a formula again, right? What is the formula? It is, you just represent Sn. S is sum. N is the number of terms that you want to total up, right? So n by 2, number of terms by 2 into a plus l. A is the first term, L is the last term. A is the first term, L is the last term. This is how we can find sum. Let's take an example. Let's take the same example. We want to find the sum of 15 terms, right? Now, in this case, S15, n is equal to 15, okay? Because I want to find sum of 15 terms is what I want to find, right? So S15 is 15 by 2 into A. What is the first term? 2, right? In this series, first term is 2. 2 plus, what is the last term, right? Last term is 30. See, it can go on. It can go on even 32, 34. It can go on, right? Now, I have given this particular sequence. I have given a sequence from 2 to 30. So what is the last term in this? It's 30. So I'll write it as 30. Now what will be the calculation? 15 by 2 into 32. 2 ones are 2 16s are 15 into 16, right? I will get 15 into 16, which is 240. So we got the sum of terms. I hope this is clear, right? Do drop in your comments if you have any questions so far. Now let's take a few examples, right? It will be more clear as we keep solving few examples. Now let's take this example. Find the eighth term of an AP minus 2, minus 4, minus 6 and so on. So this is an infinite series, right? There is no end. The numbers can keep on continuing. Now I need to find eighth term, right? What is the formula? It is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, right? This is the formula. Now, what is n? N is equal to 8. What is the first term? First term is A, which is minus 2. What is difference? So we'll have to always take, like I said, you should take this number with the previous number. So what is this number? Minus 4 minus the previous number. What is the previous number? Minus 2. So I'll get minus 4, minus into minus is plus, plus 2. So I'll get minus 2. We can again check, right? Now I'll take difference between these two terms, 6 and 4. Difference between minus 6 and minus 4. I need to find the difference between minus 6 and minus 4, right? Remember this order. It should be difference between the term and the previous term. So term is minus 6, right? What is previous term? Minus 4, and you have to minus it. You have to find the difference. Difference means you'll have to subtract it, which is minus 6 minus and minus is plus 4. So what is it? Minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2. Like this, if you can keep on trying, you'll get the same thing. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, say minus 8, minus 10. Now let's take this case. Let me find the difference. You'll have to take 10. You want to find the difference between 10 and 8. 10 and 8. So I'll first take 10 minus 10. And what is the previous number? Previous number is minus 8. And what do I have to do? I have to find difference. That is, I have to subtract. So what do I get? Minus 10. Minus into minus is plus. So I'll get minus 2. So D is equal to minus 2. Now you saw in every case difference is same, right? Now let's use this particular formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. I need to find 8. So T8 is A. What is A? First term is minus 2. Minus 2. This is first term, right? Minus 2 plus, what is n? N is 8 and D is minus 2. So minus 2, n is 8. 8 minus 1 into difference. Difference is minus 2. Correct? Now minus 2 plus 8 minus 1 is 7 into minus 2, which is minus 2. 7 into 2 is 14, minus 14. So I will get minus 16. So my eighth term is minus 16. Now you can verify this, which is not necessary, but you can verify this, right? So minus 2, let me just follow the sequence. Minus 6, I need to keep putting minus 2 as a difference, right? If I put minus 2 for every term, I'll get the next term. So get minus 8, minus 10, minus 12, minus 14, minus 16, minus 18. Now let's see what's the eighth term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the eighth term. So eighth term is minus 16, which is what we have got. I hope this is clear, right? Now let's go to our next problem. Let's take this particular example. Find 13th term of the arithmetic progression of AP, which starts from 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 1 and so on. Now let's first write the formula, right? What is the formula? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Now we need to find 13th term, which means n is 13. A. What is A? A is the first term. A is the first term. What is the first term in this series? 1/3. 1 by 3. Right? Now what is the difference? What is the difference? How do we find? We'll have to take second term minus first term, third term minus second term, right? So second term minus first term is the difference. That is, what is second term? 2 by 3. What is first term? 1 by 3. So what is the difference? 2 minus 1. 1 by 3 is the difference, right? This is the difference. We can also try with third term and second term. Let's find the difference between third term and second term. Third term minus second term. What is third term here? It's 1. What is second term? 2 by 3. Correct? Second term is 2 by 3. Third term is 1. So 1 minus 2 by 3. What is 1 minus 2 by 3? Let me take LCM. Right? This has to be 3 times. 3 minus 2, which is 1 by 3. So here also I got 1 by 3. Here also I got 1 by 3. So difference is 1 by 3. Difference is 1 by 3. Difference is 1 by 3. N is 13. A is 1 by 3. Now let's substitute. I need to find T13, right? 13th term. So let me write T13. T13 is first term A, 1 by 3, plus N minus 1. N is 13, right? So 13 minus 1 into D. D is 1 by 3, right? Now 1 by 3 plus 12 into 1 by 3. 3 ones are, 3 fours are. So I'll get 1 by 3 plus 4. Let me take LCM. LCM is 3. This is ones. This will go 3 times. To get LCM of 3, I have to multiply this denominator 3 times. If I multiply denominator 3 times, I'll get LCM as 3. But I should not multiply with denominator, I should multiply with numerator. So 4 into 3 is 12, which is nothing but 13 by 3. So T13 is 13 by 3. So 13th term is 13 by 3. Let's take this example. Find the 10th term. Find the 10th term of the AP 0.5, 0.7, 0.9 and so on. Right? This is the arithmetic progression. So the first term is A, right? And what is the difference? Let's calculate difference. Let's first write the formula, right? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. What is A? A is first term, right? A is first term, which is 0.5. Now what is D? What is D? Let's take second term minus first term is D. Second term is 0.7. 0.7 minus first term is 0.5. What is the difference? Difference is 0.2. So difference is 0.2. We can similarly try with third term minus second term, right? You can find difference between third term and second term. What is third term? Third term is 0.9. What is second term? 0.7. So it's going to be 0.2, right? So difference is 0.2 in both the cases, right? So see, you don't have to do this between different terms, right? You can just get the difference once. You don't have to again test it between third term, second term, fourth term, third term. You don't have to test it. I'm just doing this so that you understand. Difference is 0.2. First term is 0.5. And we need to find 10th term. So n is equal to 10. N is equal to 10. So we'll have to write T10 is equal to A. A is 0.5. That is the first term. N minus 1. N is 10. So it will be 10 minus 1 into difference is 0.2. So this is going to be 0.5 plus 9 into 0.2, which is 0.5 plus 1.8. 18. 1.8. So I'll get 2.3. My 10th term is 2.3. Now let's find the sum of the arithmetic progressions. we'll have to find the total, sum or total. Now, let's remember the formula for sum. What is the formula for sum? Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. What is n? N is the total terms, right? N is total terms. A is first term. L is last term. S is sum. Right? Now, what is first term? What is first term here in this sequence? This one. First term is minus 7. First term is minus 7. What is last term in this sequence? We don't know, because this continues till 15 terms, right? We don't know the last term, right? What is n? N is 15, right? N is equal to 15. So it is S15. Now, for me to calculate sum, right? Let's first, n is 15, right? S15 is equal to n is 15, 15 by 2, a is minus 7 plus L. I don't know the last term. How do I find the last term? Now, to find the last term, I'll have to use the term formula. The term formula that we just saw. What is the term formula? Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the term formula, correct? Now I need to find the last term. Since the sequence has 15 terms, they've told 15 terms. Since the sequence has up till 15 terms, last term is 15th term, right? Last term is 15th term. So it's going to be T15, right? N is 15. T15 is A. A is minus 7 plus N minus 1. 15. 15 minus 1 into difference. What is the difference, right? What is the difference? Difference between second and first term, right? Let's find out. Difference is equal to, let's take the second term, which is minus 8. First term is minus 7. And there has to be a difference. You have to subtract. So it's going to be minus 8 plus 7, which is minus 1. So difference is minus 1. So let's substitute here. Minus 7. 15 minus 1 is 14 into minus 1. So this is going to be minus 7 minus 14, which is minus 21. So last term is minus 21. So now I can put this in place of L. I can put it as minus 21. So I'll write this as S15 is equal to 15 by 2 into minus 7 plus last term. Last term is the 15th term, which is minus 21. So what do I get? S15 is equal to 15 by 2 minus 7 minus 21, which is minus 28. 15 by 2 into minus 28. Let me cancel. 2 1s are, 2 14s are, 15 14s are. 15 15s are 225. 225 minus 15. 210. Right? It is minus 210. This is sum of 15 terms. Is this clear? Right? So whenever we have to find the sum, and if the last term is not given, use the term formula, right? Put the last term, that is 15th term, find the 15th term, that is the last term, get the term, which is minus 21 here in this case, substitute this last term in this sum formula, right? And then we'll get the sum of all the terms. Now let's take another example where we have to find the sum of this particular arithmetic progression up till 20 terms. So now what is the sum formula? Sum formula is n by 2 into a plus L. Now what is a, right? We'll have to substitute. First of all, how many terms we need to find? 20 terms. So it's S20. N is 20. N is 20. N by 2. So it will be 20 by 2. A is the first term. What is first term? First term is 1.1. Right? So 1.1 plus last term. Do we know the last term here? No. But we know 20th term is the last term. We know 20th term is last term. So we'll have to use term formula. What is term formula? Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A is the first term, right? This is a, which is 1.1, plus n is 20th term. We need to find 20th term, which is the last term. So it will be 20 minus 1 into d. This is going to be 1.1 plus 20 minus 1 is 19 into d. Now I need to find difference for me to find this last term or the 20th term. What is difference? Second term minus first term is the difference, right? Second term is 1.3. First term is 1.1. So what is the difference? 0.2. This is the difference, right? You can also verify between these two terms. You can verify. You'll get the same answer. 1.5 minus 1.3 is 0.2. 1.3 minus 1.1 is 0.2. So D is 0.2. Now, let's go back to this, right? T20 is equal to 1.1 plus 19 into D, which is 0.2. What will I get? 1.1 plus 19 into 2 is 38. I'll get 3.8, which is 3.8 plus 1.1 is 4.9. So my 20th term is 4.9. Let's substitute it here. 20 by 2 is 10. 2 ones are 2 tens are. S 20, 10, 1.1 plus 4.9, which is nothing but 10 into 1.1 plus 4.9 is 5.96, 6.0. 10 into 6.0 is 60. So sum of all 20 terms is 60. Now, let's take this example, third example. If this is the arithmetic progression, 3 by 5, k, and 13 by 5. 3 terms are given. And all of these are in the arithmetic progression. Then find the value of k. We have to find the value of k here. Very simple. Where is k? It is second term. This is first term. This is second term. This is third term. K is the second term. A is first term, which is 3 by 5. What is D? D is difference between second term minus first term. This is the difference. What is second term? K. What is first term? 3 by 5. 3 by 5 is the first term. So difference is k minus 3 by 5. Let me simplify this. So it's going to be, let me take 5 as the LCM, right? 5 is the LCM. So this will go 5 times, right? 1 into 5 is 5. So I'll have to multiply numerator 5 times. So I'll get 5k minus 3. This is D. So now, next what we will do, we'll find the difference between third term and second term, right? We'll take difference between third term and second term, right? I'll tell you why, right? We found the difference between second term and first term, which is 5k minus 3 by 5. Now we'll do the same thing between third term and second term, that is between these two. What is third term? Third term is 13 by 5. What is second term? Second term is k. Now if I take LCM, I'll get 13 minus into 5 times. So 5k, right? This is D. Now you notice this. This is also difference. This is also the difference. But we know that difference between second term and first term is same as difference between third term and second term, right? We know that difference here and difference here is the same. So what we'll do, you also see that, right? Here also D is equal to this value. Here also D is equal to this value. So left hand side is same. What is left hand side? D. Now difference is same. That means we can say 5k minus 3 by 5 is equal to 13 minus 5k by 5. Right? See, it is like this. If the left hand side, just observe this equation. Right? Just observe this equation and this equation. Right? Left hand side is same. Whenever left hand side is same, it means that the right hand side also should be same, right? If one side is having the same values, the other side also will have the same values, right? So here you have D and D. This means that right hand side is equal. Right hand side is equal. So 5k minus 3 by 5 should be equal to 13 minus 5k by 4. This entire thing should be equal to this entire thing, right? That's what we have done here. We have equated both of this. So now what I will get, right? Let's remove this d here for time being. So let's calculate this. 5k minus 3 by 5 is equal to 13 minus 5k by 5. This 5 and this 5 will get cancelled, right? Basically, if you move this 5 to the other side, you shift it here, it's going to become into 5. Here it is divide by 5. When you shift, it will become multiply by 5. So then in that case, this and this will get cancelled. Now it will be 5k minus 3 is equal to 13 minus 5k. Let's shift 5k here. Let's bring same terms, similar terms to the one side and these numbers to the other side. That is 5k minus 3 is equal to 13 minus 5k. I'll pull this here. So it's going to become 5k minus 5k will become plus 5k. When I shift it on the other side, minus will become plus. Now I'll shift this to this side. So here I already have 13. Let me copy 13. Shift minus 3. When I shift minus 3, it will become plus 3. So this is going to become 10k is equal to 16. Which means k is equal to, let me shift 10 here. So it will become 16 by 10. Because this is 10 into k. When I shift, it will become multiplication will become division. So it will become 16 by 10. Now this will be 2 8s are 2 5s are. So it is 8 by 5. What is k? 8 by 5. Now let's take this example where the first term of an AP is 3 and the common difference is minus 2. Find the 11th term. Immediately we'll use the term formula. Term formula is Tn is a plus n minus 1 into d. Right? Now we'll have to find 11th term, which means n is equal to 11. First term is 3, which means a is 3. Common difference is minus 2, which means d is equal to minus 2. Right? Now we will substitute. A is equal to 3, n is equal to 11, 11 minus 1 into d is minus 2. So n is 11. 11th term is what we have to find. So 3 plus 10 into minus 2, which is 3 minus 20, which is minus 17. So 11th term is 17, minus 17. With this, we've come to the end of this particular topic. If you've liked this video, do press a like and share it. Thank you.